The significant figures. The significant figures of a measured or calculated quantity are the meaningful digits in it. So there are rules you should learn and follow on how to properly indicate the significant figure. So let me start with the rule. So rules of significant figure. Rules of significant figures. Number 1. All non-zero digits are significant. What are non-zero digits? Non-zero digits. Non-zero means numbers that are not zero. That are not zero. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, as in all counting numbers. That is non-zero digits. That is numbers that are not zero. So rule number 1 says that all non-zero digits are significant. So meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are all important in significant figure. Anytime you see any of these numbers, they are important. That is rule number 1. Now rule number 2. Zeros between non-zero digits are significant, meaning any zero between non-zero digits, that is numbers that are not zero. So zeros between them are important. So let's say, for example, please follow the rules because there are like 5 or 6 rules for significant figures. It's not like decimal places that you just count the numbers after decimal points. So for significant figures, just follow these rules. After these rules, you should be able to do anything on significant figures. Now number 2, numbers that is zeros between non-zero digits are significant. Example, if I have 104, 1007, 70003. So for example, if you look at all these numbers, so we count the zeros between the digits as part of the significant figures. For example, now 104. So this is 3 significant figure. Now any zero you have between numbers are significant. Now compared to this, if I have 100, so if you have 100, now the only significant figure here is 1. So this is one significant figure. But if the number is enclosed, that is the zero is between numbers, that is what the rule number 2 is saying. That is, zeros between non-zero digits are significant. So if 0 is between two numbers, like is enclosed in numbers, that 0 is significant. That means this is 1, 2, 3. This is 3 significant figure. So just like this 104 now, it is 3 significant figures because the 0 is between numbers. Now see the second one again. We have 1007. How many significant figure is this? So this is 4 significant figure. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the zeros are between numbers. If it is 1000, if no number close it like this, then the zeros are not significant. All the zeros are not in this case, if a number is not closing it. But if a number should close the zeros, so that is the zeros are between numbers, then you must count it as part of significant figure. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 significant figures. Why this one is 4 significant figures? Why this one is just 1 significant figure? Because these zeros are open, but immediately a number close it like this, then you must count everything together. That is what the rule is saying. So zeros between non-zero digits are significant. Please take note of this part. So now the last one, we have 7003. So this is how many significant? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 significant figure. But what if it is 700 like this? How many significant? So this is just one significant because we only count the first number. So all these zeros are open. But immediately you have a number like this, then they are between numbers. Then you must count the zeros. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant figures. So that is rule number 2. Now rule number 3. Please take note of all these rules. So leading zeros are never significant. Leading zeros are never significant. So that is, any zero that starts a number are never significant, whether points or without points. So look at this: 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, 4, 7, 1. So look at these numbers now. So leading zeros are never significant. So that means all these zeros are not significant. So you are starting your significant figure from here: 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 significant figures. So anytime 0 is starting a number, then it is not significant. It is only when number starts that you have a significant figure. So now, examples of if leading zeros are never significant: we can have 0.03, 0.001.45677. We can have 0.00123. So how many significant are all these numbers? So let's say 0.03. So how many significant is this? So you will notice now that 0 starts, and if 0 should start, they are not significant. So the only number we are starting with is 3. So that is one significant figure. So if I have 0.00003214, so if you see all this now, this is how many significant? All these zeros like this, they are not significant. So leading zero are never significant. So this is 4 significant figures: 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you can also have 0.001001 like this. So these numbers after this one, because all these ones, they are not significant. So you start from exactly where you see one number, so then count. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 significant figures. So take note, leading zeros are never significant. So now, what of the second number? How many significant figure is that? So that is 0.001.45677. So how many significant figure is this? So leading zeros are never significant. So these zeros are not significant. So immediately you see one number, not one, immediately you see any number after the leading zeros, then you start counting. So that means the first number is 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 significant figures. So like that. Again, the last one, we have 0.000123. So how many significant figure is this? So this is 3 significant figures, because all these leading zeros are not important. So this is 1, 2, 3. So that is 3 significant figures. So that is rule number 3. Then let's say rule number 4. Please take note of those rules. We'll gather it in questions. So rule number 4. For numbers with decimal points, zeros to the right of a non-zero digit are significant. Meaning, if a number should have decimal points, any number of 0 you now have to the right are all significant. Example: 6.00. 0.050. So now let's see it one by one. 6.00. Compare it with 600 without points. Please, this part is important. You know I have points here. Immediately you have points. Any zero that follow points, that is, you have seen a number. Then after you've seen a number like this, any zero that follow the number after points are significant. Now this is a number, then after points I have 0 0. So these zeros are important. Now compared to this one without points, so now this is 1 2 3. This is 3 significant figure. Why this one is 1 significant figure? That is, you have one number. So because without points is just 1 significant. But if it is 6003, immediately the number 0 is between numbers. You count it. This is 1 2 3 4. This is row number 1. This is 4 decimal. But because it's open, then you don't count it. But if there is point like this, you must count. So this is 1 2 3. Take note. So that's why we say for numbers with decimal points, zeros to the right of a non-zero digit are important. Non-zero digits are numbers that are not 0. So now look at this 0 points. So see the other one, 0.050. Remember, this is a non-zero digit. So any zero you see after the first numbers are significant. That's the meaning. But leading zeros, don't forget, any zero that starts are not important. So this one now is 2 significant figure, because from here any zero I see are important. So 0 to the right of a non-zero digit are important. So this is 1 2. This is 2 decimal 2 significant figures, but all these zeros are not significant. Take note. So if I have 0.000700000, how many significant figure is this? So all these leading zeros are not significant. So but immediately you see a number like this, all the zeros that now follow are significant. So as I see 7 now, all these zeros are important. I must count them. But before you see a number, all zeros are not significant. So that means this is 1 2 3 4 5. So this is 5 significant figures. So like that. Now let's say rule number 5. Rule number 5. So let's say for numbers without decimal, that is for numbers without decimal points, zeros to the right of a non-zero digit are not significant. So I've explained that before. That is, if there is no decimal like 600, any zero to the right are not important. But with decimal, all zeros to the right are important. Please don't mix the two together. So take note if there is decimal and if there is no decimal. So now example, if I have 37400 and I have 374.000, now this is how many significant, this is how many significant. Now without points, this one without points, all these zeros are not significant. That is, zeros that follows non-zero to the right without points are not significant. So that means this one is 3 significant figure, 1 2 3. But this one with points, any zero that follow points, that is after a number, if zero now follow decimal, then they are important. So this one now is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is 6 significant figure. Why this is 3 significant figure? Now let's say I have 0000 1 2 0000. If I have this is how many significant figure? So this is just 2 significant, because all zeros before, leading zeros, are not important. all zeros after are not important. So this is actually two significant figure, that is 1 2, just two. It's only two that are significant. But if there is decimal here, let's say here, all these leading zeros are not still important, but then all these ones are important. Since we have a decimal and I've seen a number, any zero that follow any number are significant. This is how many significant now with points here. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is 6 significant figure. If you like have 100 numbers, that you have 100 numbers, it's immediately you see a number that you start counting. All these zeros are not significant. Take note. Now let's see example. So you have learnt all the rules. So now let's see example now. So example. So let's say, and remember here too, if you are still approximating, so if a number after where you want to stop is from 0 to 4, you don't need to add 1. But if it is 5 upward, you add 1. So let's see example now. Round each of the following. Let me write it. Round of each of the numbers to two significant figure. So A 79.099, B 49.988, C 0.00704. So now let's do this. Now A 79.099 to two significant figures. Two significant figure, remember all numbers are significant. Immediately you see number, then you start counting. So far it is not 0.00. If it is 0.00, I will ignore all this and start from here. 1 2. But now I've seen a number, and remember rule number 1, all numbers are significant. So this is 1 2. So two numbers, this is two significant figures. So that means my answer is 7 9. So this is two significant figure, so two numbers. So you don't need the point again because you just have two numbers, and that is two significant figures. So now let's see another one. B 49.988, two significant figures. So now let me go back to that A 79.099. You know two significant figure is 1 2, but after point the number that follow is 0. So if the number that follow is from 0 to 4, leave this number like that. But if the number that follow where you want to stop is from 5 to 9, remember you are adding 1. Don't forget. So that is why the first one is just 79. So now don't put point. If you put point, anything that follow must be significant. Now look at this one. 49.98. Two significant is just two numbers like this. So that should be 49. But after the point that I want to stop here, but the number that follow is 9. Now approximate 9. That is, you need to add 1 to this. So if you add 1 to 9, this will become 10. You can write 10. So you write 0, carry 1, then add the 1 to this. So this will become 5 0. So this is two significant, then put points in front. So this is now two significant figure. Without point is one significant. Look at this. 50 is one significant figure. But with points, then is now two significant figures. Please take note. That point is important too. So if you did not put point, take note. If I have this, this is just one significance. But if you have 5000 points, if nothing, even though nothing follow, this is 1 2 3 4 4 significant figure, but without point in front, this is just one significant figure. Please take notes. Now the next one, 0.00704. 0.00704. Now to two significant figures. So all these leading zeros are not significant. That means I'm starting from here. So this is 1, 2. So now the number that follow where I want to stop is 4. I don't need to add 1 because it's not up to 5. So my answer is 0.0070. So this is two significant figure. Remember, immediately you see a number like this, any zero that follows are important. So this is 1 2, two significant figures. Now those are the rules of significant figures. So now see example again. So now let's say approximate 0.00071438 to three significant figures. So all these leading zeros are not important. So that means I'll have 0.0000. So I'll start counting from here. That is 1 2 3. So but the number that follow the where I want to stop is 3, is less than 4, so I don't need to add 1. So this is the answer. But if it is 0.00007168, so to three significant figure here, so this will be 0.000071. You know it should be 4 that you write next, but the number that follow is 5 upward. This is 6, so you add 1 to this, so this will be 5. Don't forget. So this is three significant figures. So now let's do more. So just know the rules, so we'll solve question later. So now if I have 70000, how many significant figure is this? Yes, just one, because all these zeros are not significant. So this is one significant figure. But if I put points, how many significant is this? Then all these zeros are now important. That is 1 2 3 4 5. So this is 5 significant figures. So let's see more. If I have 240 1 2 3 and 2.40123, now how many significant is this? How many significant is this? Here all numbers are important. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here also 1 2 3 4 5 6. They are just important. Now but let me say, what of this one to three significant figures? So to three significant figures, this first one is, so 2402123. Three significant means just count three numbers, 1 2 3. So that should be 240. Now you need to change every other number that follow to 0. Take notes. If I have 794, oh yeah, this one to two significant figures. You know, two significant figure means two numbers. Though any number that now follow, change it to 0. This is 790. But if there is decimal like this, the case will be different. You don't turn any number to 0, you stop. So if I have 2.40123, so if I have this now, so 2.40123. So now to three significant figures, it will be, no, I'll start counting from here because 1 2 3. So this is three significant figures. So this will be 2.40. No need of turning these ones to 0, so you stop. This is three significant figures compared to without points that I did. Three significant figures should be 240, just this, but you have to turn all this other one to 0. But if there is points, you stop exactly on the 3, don't turn any other number, because if you go and say 2.400 like this is not 3 significant. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Take notes of points. So that is it. So now study the rules so we can solve questions later.